Sharon, hey, congratulations on being this wonderful series, Joe Pickett.
Thank you, Gig. I appreciate that. Where are you based?
I'm based here in California, Fresno specifically.
Right on. Good. I'm here in LA. Yep. Yep.
I know. I watched a few episodes, and I feel like you are perfect for this role.
Well, thank you. There are things that I certainly recognize about Missy. She's resilient, and so am I. But I'm not as fancy a person as she is. It might look like it here because I had a team of professionals do me. But my husband and I have a place up in a little mountain town, a cabin in the woods, and that's something that I appreciate more than Missy. She's more a Four Seasons gal.
I was going to say you. It sounds like you could easily adjust to country living or out in the wilderness and stuff.
Right. I was a Girl Scout, and Missy has ascended to a high level of expectations in life, but she started out from a low place. And I think that that's really informed why it means so much to her to hold on to her status, and why those contradictions are interesting to play, and why she has such aspirations for her daughter, because she did not have a skill set. Her skill set was reeling in men. And when you can't count on your own ability to provide for yourself, you feel vulnerable. And that's something that we see from Missy. And I think that that's very relatable.
Well, let's talk about Missy and her men issues, per se. But she doesn't really have men issues, because it seems like she gets back on the horse pretty easily.
Well, horses can be unpredictable. And so can men. So she does know how to ride, but I think she knows she may have to change horses a lot.
Yeah. Now, you have a certain chemistry because there's a relationship between Mary Beth and Missy in this film. Tell us about the chemistry that you had to develop with Juliana on something like this.
We were so immediately bonded, because it didn't have to turn out as good as it did. But my father called me when was in quarantine to say, hey, did you know, because my father's a fan of the books, did you know that the actress that's playing Mary Beth is from North Carolina, which is my home state?
Huh.
And it was a wonderful surprise. I didn't realize that. So we bonded right away from being from the same part of the earth, coming from a place that we were proud to be part of, families that we're still really connected to and tight with. Because we were living in Canada, where restaurants still weren't open, we spent a lot of time together at her home, because she had her 3.5-year-old child and her 3-month baby, and her husband with her. So we spent time at their house because it was just easier. And we have all fallen so in love. I can't wait. My parents are coming to visit, and she is on our list of a must see, a must see, because we just feel bonded in a deeper level because of our roots.
Most excellent. And before I let you go, Sharon, you didn't sit on those $20,000 chairs that they put on a production set, did they?
Sit on them. I almost ruined them with a glass of red wine. The wine that I had in my glass in one of our takes, I tripped and the wine went flying out. It was grape juice, but still red. It went flying out, almost hit the camera and almost hit the white upholstery, but it didn't. It only landed on the floor. So the blessing, I think, I'd like to think we christened. we christened the show, but not the chairs.
Thank goodness. Well, thank you very much, Sharon. Really appreciate that.
My pleasure.
This
Thanks.
is a
Take care.
Thank you.